Hello and welcome to Premodern MtG. My name is Vyacheslav, and if you like my videos, please support me by leave a like and a comment and subscribe to the channel. And today I show you my actually big Premodern mail. So let's go. I already opened the big box to show you the content. I don't think interest to look at opening a box with the knife. So first point will be not only for Premodern, or maybe only for Premodern MtG. It's a Ultimate Guard little binder. This one. Yeah, it can contain 160 cards in sleeves. Very nice for Magic collection. You can see in my video about my old school collection that I already have a similar thing with other color, but same collector album for my old school cards. So I have one album for cards and two decks, and I can switch cards in deck to make some different. And now I choose between make similar stuff for Premodern, two builded decks, one album to change it, or maybe make different decision and made two versions of this collection to me and my wife. So I will have the Premodern deck, old school deck, and album with card for Premodern and old school, and Elena will have similar stuff. It's nice if we can travel to some place where people play Magic, but not together. It happens sometimes. It's stuff about work. I think I take black for me. So first part is the album. It's nice, but more important, it's of course the Magic cards. As I remember, all of these cards for Premodern, so let's look at them. Yeah, open it, and oh, you can see some Digimon cards. Hop, hop, hop. I don't play Digimon. I ordered a lot of Premodern cards because me and Elena, we have two Premodern decks, and it's fine. I absolutely like my deck Gael, and red and green is favorite combination for my wife. But, sometimes you want to play with something different, and mostly today order will contain card for my different deck. And you can understand what's the deck. It is by one card. It's Standstill. Oh, it's not English. Okay, it's Standstill. I think you know what you do, but if you know, it's enchantment for 2 mana, and when player plays a spell, you sacrifice the Standstill, and opponent of the player draw 3 cards. It's very nice. It's important key part of the land steal deck. It's control deck, and I don't big fan of blue color in old school Magic, because in budget version you have not power, and without power it's not so many interest cards, not so many effective cards, and not a way to use it effectively in most formats. So I will try to play with blue in Premodern. One more card that I have is a land, Fairy Conclave. I think I have 2 copies or 3. Fairy Conclave is very nice. It's from time of my first Magic play, because I played with blue and black Fairies deck, and it contains Fairy Conclave, and I think I have the old framed one. A really nice land that help you go to attack with flying. Flying, it's one of the best Magic abilities, One more card for control deck, it's Impulse, to find something good in your top decks. I think mostly it's some counterspell, Mana Leak, or Standstill. 2 more Impulses. Hope. Powder Keg. It's a nice removal, and especially it's good because you can use his abilities with Standstill on the table. And you can destroy permanents with mana cost 3, not 2. Oh, now it will be cards not for my new deck, it's Smoother. Great removal with interest artwork too. You can see some dwarf, he sent himself not very good. And with Smoother we can understand that dwarfs have mana cost 3 or less. One more card is a Swamp. I don't sure it's for new deck or for my dead guy, because in that guy I have different artworks of the swamps. Oh, and now I think most of people understand what's deck for my wife will be. It's a card, the Wall of Roots. Nice protection and ramp, and mostly play it in the rock. So again, as in case with my old school collections, the old and new deck that I plan to build and then I will build is similar with at least one color. So I have blue and white. I already have black and white Dead Guy L, and it will be slightly transformed into blue and white Standstill. And then I have red and green Ernamburnen, and just change red for black and it will be the rock. Maybe we can even use red in the rock. It's an interesting idea. It was Wall of Roots, and second wall for the deck is Wall of Blossoms. For 2 mana it's 0-4, Wall. Walls can go to attack, and when it enters the battlefield you draw a card. Not a ramp, but nice way to protect yourself in the early turns. One more card for blue and white control deck for sideboard. It's Phyrex and Fairness. Gravehate. Not so effective like a modern Gravehate, but still nice card. Can protect you against Reanimators or something different combinations with Graveyard, including opponents the rock. Playset of the Duras. Nice old artwork of nice old Duras. Also, this mail contains a lot of islands for deck, and look at this. It's actually, I like a lot of Ice Age cards, I mean artworks, but I don't remember this island, and when I make an order I was so surprised. It looks so I don't know, it's beautiful. It's actually island with snow and snowy trees. Nice. I think it's more islands, more swamps, and of course Pernicious Deed. One of the very important cards in the rock, because it's nice removal. You can destroy a lot of permanents. You can destroy your Wall of Roots when it have a lot of tokens and can ramp you. And actually your important creatures must be big, so you don't lose them. Of course, the counter spells for control deck. As I mentioned before, in different videos, I tried to build my Premodern deck without using any old school legal artworks. Sometimes it's not possible. In the case with that guy, I can't find Ice Age Hypnotic Spectre, because Hypnotic Spectre was not an Ice Age. So with all old border, it can be only old school artwork. And many cards have this problem, but legends like Counterspell of Swords to Plowshares, it have new art from Ice Age, so I prefer to use them. One more Predict, and one more sideboard card for and Steel, Annual, Counter Artifactor Enchantment. Very nice. More counter spells. Checked. 3 more counter spells. Of course, I will play a set of counter spells, not one counter, something like this. And Seal of Cleansing. Seal of Cleansing. It's a nice enchantment, and at the same time nice disenchant. Again, you can play it before the Standstill, and with Standstill on the table, if you use control deck, you can use it for destroy enchantments. Also, I will use it in my dead Gale. I think I have not the card in the sideboard, because again, Standstill, you can put it into play, and if your opponent plays Steel, he just loses it. So it's protection from Standstill for players who play against Standstill at the same time. Time for mana base, and it's again from Ice Age, Ardakar Wastes. Oh, look at this, it's Very beautiful card. The Lone Strider walked through the wastes. It's slightly emotional for me, you know. Immigration is close to this stuff. Indeed. Oh, one more counter magic, but it's not counter spell. It's playset of Mana Leak. Of course, it's not better than counter spell. It's just second counter spell. Yeah, it's 2 cost to mana, counter any spell if opponent will not pay free. Of course, you don't need 2 blue, so you can pay colorless and blue for casted, but it's just second counter spell. Like Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolt. Second card not so good, but you still will use it in most cases. Sideboard counter magic against red deck. Hydroblast. Counter target red spell or destroy target permanent if it's red. Again, I use it because blue elemental blasts have old school legal artwork. Actually, these cards don't have big difference. I think. Oh yeah, with blue elemental blast you can't target the non-blue permanent or non-red. Here you can target any permanent, but if it's not red, it not will be destroyed. The same for the spells, of course. More Wall of Roots. More islands. Oh, it's it's interesting. One more seal and Yevimaya Elder. Oh, it's so green card. It's in the rock deck. It's nice combo with some ways to sacrifice creature for Cabal Therapy or some different cards. I'm not sure I have it in this order, but also it's already good card. It's a creature that can go to attack, and for 5 mana you put 3 cards in your hand. It's like blue spell, draw 3 for 5 mana. Yeah, you play it for 3, sacrifice for 2, draw a card, and then find the 2 basic lands. I'm not sure how it named, how it's any funny name in the G community worldwide, but in Russia I remember years ago we named it Free Lands Grandpa, because when you sacrifice it to draw a card, you find 2 lands and draw 1 more land. You know, you don't very lucky. Me not very lucky, must be. Oh, again, it's a case when I can't use non-school artwork, because Mishra's Factory, and Mishra's Factory was not reprinted in Ice Age or similar sets. Of course, it was reprinted only in last sets with Modern Border. One more sideboard card. And one more counter spell, but not for 2 mana. It's Absorb. Counter spell and gain 3 life. It's like counter spell that combined with oh my, I even don't remember the name of a white card from the Boon Cycle, because, you know, it's not very good, not very playable, and not very interesting, but yeah. It can be better if it was just for 2 mana, but it can be a counter spell in this case. More copies of Duress. Annul. Mishra's Factory again. More Digimon cards. I don't want it. And it's time for expensive part of order, because it's Fetchland. Fluid Strand. Which is one you can find in the library Tundra. Oh, in Premodern we have no Tundra, so you can find only Island and Plains. But it's okay, it's stabilization, you make your deck not so filled with lands. Yeah, you take land from the deck and put it in the battlefield. So with 1 land drop you remove from the deck 2 lands. It's very good for chance to draw a spell. And also I, in this order, won't see 4 copies of this card, but sadly one seller put it into the mail very lately, so I will wait it for next month, I think. As you can see, it's not very mint. I find the cheapest versions of card. One more Absorb. Oh, it's 5 pack. It's one more even milder, and one more 3 copies. Oh, and again card for the rock, Vendetta. Kill a creature for just 1 mana, you lose life by creature toughness, but if you kill 1/1 creature, you lose just 1 life. But I'm not sure that you need kill. Of course, you need kill Goblin Lackey. Yeah, I forgot about him. Card advantage for standstill. Factor Fiction. Very nice and tricky spell. Yeah. An opponent separates cards from 5 cards from the top of your deck, so you will provoke your opponent to make some decision. It's, you know, very nice because your opponent needs to think, maybe he will be tired. It looks funny, but it's actually work. 1 more factory. Other card wastes. Oh, cheaper mana berries. It's Coastal Tower. Give you white or blue. You don't need pay life, like in the case of other card wastes, but it comes into play tapped. I think it's best first turn for standstill deck. At the same time, I think I have only 2 copies and will use only 2 copies in deck, because more swamps. Because I already have the taplants like Fairy Conclave. Yeah, it's much more better because it can go to attack. More standstill, Wall of Blossoms, second tower, factory, and 3 copies of Wrath of God with Orc Border from the portal. From the portal too, don't use old school artwork. As you can see in this version, men on the earth have a pants. So it's more modern. And the last 2 cards is 2 more fetchlands. Sadly not 3 more because I need, I'll play set. Actually, here and in my collection I have all cards who build the blue and white standstill, but right now I have not 1 fetchland. I will try, of course, use just basic land. If you have not fetchlands or don't want to buy it for a big price, I think it's not so big problem to play without. You have not Brainstorm format, yeah, so it's not big problem to play without fetchland. And it was all my order. I will not put album on the card because most of them without protection. I will put it into sleeves now. Thank you for the watching up to the end, and if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day, bye!